some stuff I'm going to just say and skip over. I got my air conditioning my manifolds, and I put them on Daphne. She was about 10 ounces low, went from 54 degrees to about 38 degrees. So all good there. Gonna get some stuff done. My list is I gotta wrap the copper around these frayed ends. Are you gonna do that? Okay. And cause see, they're just getting worse. Those red boots there. And so I'm gonna wrap those up. I'm gonna find the tachometer wire there, and I'm going to do some adjusting on the Edelbrock, and just gonna do some stuff. I forget what else there is. I got my box of particulars here. Okay, I confess I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna put this in both the Turbo Hydromatic 350 here and back there on the Bonneville, the Super Hydromatic, and I'll see if I can get that going. But I think they're both a little overfilled. So let's I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. So let me get my copper tape. These are for you know, those are some long mofos there. It's them 9x5s. I've come to really like those. I've got some plexiglass work to do up at the house as a weather shield kind of things. So I'm hoping that's going to work. So I got some ceiling fans to put up. We got these Arabian Night ceiling fans. I didn't know I had that much of the 3/8 left. Good. These knife looking things. I'm going to put one over my little workbench back here, and I'm going to put one over my toolboxes up there, and then we're going to move this. Bonneville's going to go to the lift probably tomorrow sometime, and we're going to get the TR4 over. We're going to put the big fuses in her. I got to black out the wheel wells now that I got them little itty tires on it, and so we're just going to be bouncing around here. Probably going to get the jag out. Got the grass cut, so I feel like I can do things. When winter comes, I'm going to straighten up, I promise. It is a flipping mess in here. But what happens is I do my work and I go up back to the house. I can't do anymore. So let's look under Daphne. There's a couple of little drips there, and so that don't bother me. That's not near as bad as it used to be. So I think my pan did good on that. So like I say, I think they're both a little bit overfilled. Like I say, we're going to suck some of that out of there. So I think I got a new jar back here. As Gene Tracy used to say, "Flump jar." Some of my friends will know what that means. I think I have a new jug somewhere. I got to find it. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I know it's a mess. You tell me all about it. Make a wish. Okay, so here's my clean jar. That means I'm probably going to turn the air on and clean all this off. I'm going to put that transmission fluid. I'm going to suck it into this new jar, and that stuff's good. Not a sponsor. It actually has flavor. It just doesn't burn you up. Okay, let's get that suction device over here. I might as well just stick with me a little bit. Yeah, there it is. See, I got that little dirty stuff there. Yuck. Where's the vacuum pump? Oh, it's around here somewhere. So I've measured my dipping tube that's going to go into the dipstick tube thing, ready to go. I measured it as long as this is and put a piece of tape on it. And one thing you might want to keep in mind, when it says you're low, usually it says 1 pint low. So you want to go a half a pint or so at a time when you're filling these things up when hot, and make sure that you don't think that's a quart. It ain't like your dipstick in your motor, right? So let's get this down in there and get the old Robinair going. Oh, let's make sure that's going to go. I ain't gone in a while. I think I got it contaminated one time with some goo, and it got pulled up into the vacuum chamber, and you know how that is. And you want to try to keep these things level, because as level as you can, because you want to keep the oil in there level. Now, oh, it should start now. Okay, let's see. We'll start now then. Remember, there's a fuse right there if anything goes wrong. So there's that. Oh, here it comes. Woo, pinkified. 1 gallon jar. We're going to take her about halfway up. Let's make sure that jar don't fall through. Oh, now I'm stuck, aren't I? I guess right there will be fine. Alright, well, you get it. Okay, so I got about that much out. About half the jar. And I put the blood stick back in, and it's still showing up on it. I got my funnel ready, and I got my this stuff going right here. Not a sponsor. Okay, so here we go. Go at this easy. I just wanted to show I'm not faking here. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Now this is only 11 ounces. Okay, just let that do its thing there. Okay, you can see the difference. I got them wrapped with some copper, and that's what they look like, all frayed. So anyway, let's finish that up, and then we're going to do some other stuff. Finally, all of those are wrapped, and I'm very happy about that. Looks a lot better. I'm worried about it coming apart. Okay, well, let's heat her up here and check the transmission fluid and see how that goes. Let me get all the stuff off here. I need this. I'll be using that in a minute. Okay, well, that came in just nice. That stuff's very thin, but it worked fine. Oh, we all know what to do here when you're checking transmission fluid. Got to put it in the gear a couple of times and get her warmed up a little bit and all that good stuff. So let's do that. I think everybody knows how to do that, but I just kind of want to, like I'm going to say again, a lot of times I record what I do so I can have it on record that I did it, and I do hope it helps somebody. But that's the other thing. I got that off. It's driving me crazy. Well, fortunately, I have one. I'm just going to describe to you what's happening. The light went out. So I got another one. You see these jets right here? They're supposed to pop up when you give her the throttle. They ain't doing that, so the springs are too weak in there. And oh gosh, it's supposed to be a lot cooler today. Thank God I wasn't out here yesterday, huh? Not a lot cooler, but any cooler is better than that cooler. I know where it all is, so don't get on me too hard. So what we got here, we got all these rods. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. All these rods and jets and secondary jets, but this is our problem. So let's see what's in there. I don't even know what's in there. Whew. Okay, so what seems to be in here are these the yellow types, which are 4 inches of mercury. I am going to go to pink, which is 7. I don't know. Let's go to orange and just see what's happening. Let's see if I got some oranges in there. Put it back together and we'll see if they pop up. So where we're going to is right here and right there. And we're just going to see if those pop up now. Might noisy. I have to have a little bit more strength in that. I thought that might be too much. Let's go up another stage. They're popping up, but it takes a little bit too long to get those needles engaged. So this does not take long to do. It's like shutting down a Beechcraft debonair with a 6-cylinder horizontally opposed Lycom naturally aspirated 6-cylinder, something like that. I don't know. It's fun for me anyway. Okay, with pink, so the second from the strongest, and so I think that's going to do her. You got to make sure you're dead idle here. You got to adjust everything else. Yeah, I'm in pretty good vacuum right here. Just pump it up. That's all you want right there. Woo. Alright, I'm glad that's over. Springs in there were way too weak. I'll talk to you in a second. So I got to do this on the Bonneville too, but we had yellows in there at 4, and we almost doubled it. We went 3 levels of mercury up, and that's pretty good there. So there you go. What else is on my list for today? I think that just might be it. So I got the transmission goo in there, and I got some of the fluid. She was about a pint or 2 over, so that's good to get that out of there. And so you got to remember to tighten these down. Now you can use a torque spit or a nut driver or whatever you want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with that with both hands. Okay, so I feel good about all this. This is a pretty old engine, so I'm feeling good about that vacuum. I was missing a piece out of my super funnel, the thing you use to get coolant in these things and all that. It had fallen down in here. So you're right in front of it. It had fallen down in there. Yeah, things will get away from you. You gotta be careful. So if you don't know what super spill free funnel is, it's this. So there you go. There's a bunch of stuff in there, and it works out good. Okay, I'll put it right there for now. So at least it's a lot closer to where it belongs than it was before. On this hardest moon. It's been a big day for touching up here. Air conditioning fixed up. The carburetor adjusted. And everything. So it's been big enough. So that's good enough for me on a day like today. Let's go up. It's time to go up. So be sure and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I don't care what else says. I think it's good to remind people to do that. So I never do that, and I got a whole lot more subscribers than you. Well, I don't know. Just like to remind you, because I forget. And so sometimes when I'm watching the video and somebody says like and subscribe, it reminds me that I need to like and subscribe. So I do, almost every single time. So unless it's some kind of crafts thing. Well, okay. So I just admitted I watch crafts things. I was trying to learn how to patina copper with stuff you got at home. So now all kinds of crafts things pop up. So anyway, all right, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.